In a major win for India, the US Supreme Court has given the green light for the extradition of Tahawwur Rana, the man convicted for his role in the 2008 Mumbai terror attacks. For a long time, India was seeking the extradition of Rana, who is a Canadian national of Pakistani origin, as he faces multiple criminal charges. This came after the US Supreme Court dismissed a review petition against Rana's conviction in the case. Rana filed a petition for a writ of certiorari before court in November last year. This was denied by the Apex Court on January 21st, a day after Donald Trump was sworn in. This was Rana's last legal opportunity to avoid extradition to India. Before this, Rana had lost multiple legal battles in various federal courts, including at the U.S. Court of Appeals for the North Circuit in San Francisco. The decision to extradite Tahawwur Rana comes just days after Eric Garcetti, the outgoing U.S. ambassador to India, assured that justice will be served for the victims of the Mumbai terror attacks.
I was just in Mumbai at the site of the Taj Hotel where that tragedy occurred, and I promised then, as I promise now, we will see justice served. And this is another beautiful example of how we work together. This investigation from the FBI, this prosecution from our Department of Justice, and there's one last appeal, but the Supreme Court has never overturned an extradition order in the history of the United States. We don't expect to do it now. So as soon as we get the paperwork from India assuring that transfer, it will happen.
Rana is accused of providing logistical and financial support to Lashkar-e-Taiba, the terrorist group behind the 2008 attacks in Mumbai. He is charged with criminal conspiracy, murder, waging or attempting to wage war against India and various other offences under Indian law. The 2008 attacks, which killed more than 160 people, including 6 Americans, targeted iconic locations such as the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus, Nariman House, and a hospital. Rana is also accused of planning other terror strikes, including attacks on India's National Defence College and the Chabad House in Mumbai. In addition to his role in the Mumbai attacks, Rana was involved in a separate plot targeting the Danish newspaper for publishing controversial cartoons. Rana is one of 2 defendants to be convicted among a total of 8 defendants who have been indicted in the case since late 2009. Before the Mumbai attacks, Rana was heavily involved with his long-time associate David Headley, who is an American of Pakistani descent. According to reports, Rana helped Headley open a Mumbai branch of his immigration business in 2006. This office served as a cover for Headley to conduct reconnaissance for the attacks. Additionally, Rana is said to have provided financial support to Headley for his surveillance activities in India between 2006 and 2008. Rana reportedly gave Headley over $100,000 to facilitate his operations. Tahawwur Rana, a 63-year-old, was born in Chichawatni in Pakistan and completed his education at Cadet College in Hassanbal. After his studies, he served as a physician practitioner in the Pakistani Army Medical Corps. Then Rana migrated to Canada and ran multiple businesses. He later settled in Chicago, where he ran an immigration services business. In 2011, he was convicted for providing support to the terrorist group Lashkar-e-Taiba and received a 14-year prison sentence in January 2013. And for the latest on that, our assistant editor for Foreign Affairs, Siddharth Subol, has sent us this report from New Delhi.
In a big diplomatic victory for India, the last hurdle in terms of extradition of Canadian national who is Pakistani origin, Tahawwur Rana, has been removed. He is accused in the 26/11 terror attacks, and essentially the US Supreme Court has denied his petition on extradition to India, and that happened on 21st of January. And essentially there are some papers awaited from the Indian side, and the development is something that was part of conversation between the Indian side and the American side, and was something that was discussed during the Indian External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar's visit to United States in the month of December. Also, we know that the US ambassador, the former US ambassador Eric Garcetti, in his last interviews, when he spoke to WION, said that justice will be served, and essentially it looks very clear now that Tahawwur Rana will soon be here in India for further prosecution by the Indian authorities. With video journalist Neeraj Patel, Siddhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.